Welcome race fans to the third race of the chase for the Sprint Cup. The round of 16 is coming to an end, and the fight to get into the round of 12 is at its peak. Today we come back to the Monster Mile in Dover, Delaware, and it's only fitting that Miles the Monster will have a say on who will advance to the next round. It's the Apache Warrior 400 here at Dover, and you're watching NASCAR on McBlam Racing. And the pace car will make his way down pit road as we're getting ready to settle the Challenger round here at Dover, Delaware. 2x2 coming to the line. Green flag is in the air.
Coming to the green.
Spun our tires a little bit on the start there. Ooh, the top line is checking up. Not sure what's going on up there. We weren't all the way up through the gears, so missing a shift did not help our chances of gaining any positions. Now, if you can recall, what I said I would do in the previous race is I would just kind of hang back and allow this race to play out. Those who know my track history, pun intended, with Dover, know that I am absolutely trash here. I've never been successfully able to drive this track. Oh, Michael Annette got into the wall. I don't think we got into him. I didn't feel any contact, but we're no good here. So rather than causing a wreck fest, we elected to skip qualifying and start in the back. However, it would seem that we did not start in the back. It looked like we started like 38th or something, or not 38th, but yeah, around 38th. It was weird. So only thing I could think of is we had some cars fail post-qualifying inspection, so we actually moved up a few spots. That's my reasoning behind it anyway. So I had a little contact with Jeff Burton there. I didn't mean to do that, but that's just the nature of me trying to figure out this track.
R3 back.
Casey Kane's currently the race leader. I think it was Kurt Busch who started on the pole. But Casey Kane's currently the race leader. Casey Kane's not one of the challengers.
Coming high.
But if he's got some power in that Hendrick Motorsports car, then I can probably assume that Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, and Jimmy Johnson have some power as well. So Dale Jr.'s been pouring it up. He poured it on towards the last half of the season, of the regular season. So I'm kind of hoping he advances because I want that challenge for the chase. And yeah, I really do. I really do want that challenge for the chase. I want somebody to just to be up there battling with me so that it's more exciting. It's more exciting than it was last year anyway. Granted, it was my first time playing the game and everything, but things are different now. And we're trying to get around Chase Elliott and Michael McDowell. It is insanely hard for me to pass here. At least for me to pass cleanly, anyway. So we're trying to get... Ooh!
It's all clear, bud.
Did not expect Chase Elliott to come down. That was my fault. I thought Chase Elliott was going high around Michael McDowell, so I just went in a little harder than I would around these guys, but he was coming down, apparently, and we did get around Michael McDowell, so let's see if we can capitalize on that. Ooh, got on the apron a little bit there.
Watch your mirror, he's coming up fast.
Now, I have learned
we can do this.
That if you get on the apron, just get off the gas.
Closing up top.
Don't touch anything, just kind of get off the gas, let the car right itself, and then you can move on from there. Oh boy, really loose that time. Loose off of 2.
Clear on the outside.
Yeah, but yeah, if the car gets on the apron, you just got to kind of let it right itself. And because if you don't, you'll either spin out
50 to go.
or you'll
5-0.
just
You can
fly
do this.
straight into the wall. So we have 50 laps to go. Casey Kane is still the race leader. Boy, you heard me had to let off the gas that time. So it's really hard for me to try to find a rhythm at this track, just because it's so uneven. You see, like, you drive off out. You drive off the turn, and you go up a hill, in a sense. And the turn's really bumpy, but, like, you go down a little bit in the straightaway, then you come back up, and then go back down into the turn. It's just... I can never just get a handle on that. It's just, it's so difficult for me. I wish, you know, like, one day I will just run lap after lap after lap of practice until I get some form of rhythm and understanding of how to handle this track. But as of right now, it's just, it's a great challenge. I like the fact that it is challenging. But after all of these years, you think I'd have some kind of handle on it. But I've never, absolutely never had a handle on this track through years of games. From, you know, NASCAR, what, 99, 2001. Was Dover in NASCAR 99? I don't remember. But,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
it's
go. We gotta
2001.
step it up.
Thunder 2003, we're getting to the wall a little bit there. Thunder 2003, Thunder 2004, 06 Total Team Control. Just all of these, man. Just, this game is no different. Like, we're running back here 39th, which is actually our average finish here at Dover. I think we finished 39th here last time. When I did a quick race, I just lowered the race length, started in the back, and just, I didn't want to hold up anyone. So I didn't want to race here too long because I know how I get here.
That's a full second. You
I
made
just
up on
get
the
so
driver in front. Way to
frustrated
go, buddy.
because I try to focus and try to have a good, clean race, and it just doesn't happen. It's just, I just have a dislike for this track, and it's mainly just because I can't drive it. Which is weird because there's other tracks I can't drive very well. Watkins Glen is another one of them. I'm just not good there, but I have fun driving there. I think it's just because it's a road course. But yeah, here just, I wish I could understand this track. And I watch people who genuinely finish well here. I watch them, and I'm just like, I wish I could see what they're doing that I'm not. You know, I watch, I listen, and I can't. I can't. I just have to, I think I'm just going to have to accept the fact that this is going to be one of our worst tracks from here on. And if you're wondering, yes, Heat Evolution is the same. It's no different. Heat Evolution, it's the same. I don't own Heat Evolution. I have raced at Dover at Heat Evolution. I could at least finish in the top 25. I can say that much. But the thing of it is, like, the thing with Heat Evolution, you can't touch anyone.
Come on, buddy,
So
we're
that's the
passing the car in
problem.
front. Let's pass him.
And if I can't touch anyone, I just, you know, you wind up getting into Wreckfest, and then, you know, cautions aren't that great there.
There's your next victim.
We're trying to work our way around J.J. Yaley.
Right side's clear. Watch your outside.
Here he comes battling back on the
Got a car
outside.
closing
Can't
on your
quite
outside.
get there.
Clear
We
up top.
clear him. All right, so we moved up a spot. It only took 10 laps to do it. Now we're catching up to Josh Wise. So we actually moved up a spot. The leader is now Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson's taking the lead away from Casey Kane. Now here we're going to try to pass on the outside, but it's not going to work. Watch me just slide. Slide right up the track. Just no grip. It's like I would try to pass on the outside, but there's just no...
Heading to the pit.
I can't find the grip levels there.
Car inside, just looking.
All right, here comes
Inside's
Yaley.
clear.
Yaley gave us a little tap, letting us know he was there. going to give him the inside lane.
Car on the bottom, one back. Car inside.
Yes, I can't hold him off now.
Low side's clear.
I was trying to get around Josh Wise. Josh Wise was hogging the bottom. Oh, man! Yaley just moved Josh Wise out of the way.
On the inside.
He just muscled him out of the way and took that position away from him. We're going to try to get around Josh Wise coming here. Ooh. Couldn't quite get there. I was going to try to dive bomb it down there, but he closed the door a little bit too quick. But we do have the run coming off of 2 somehow.
Looking really good, buddy. Clear right. Keep the
Josh Wise got down. I don't know why he's not too happy with us. Well, I guess because we got into the back of him. But yeah, he gave us a little bit of a door slam there. Possibly just because he was trying to get down pit road, which may have been why the contact with J.J. Yaley happened. Greg Biffle is now the race leader. He's taking the lead away from Jimmy Johnson. I don't know how long we'll be able to remain on the lead lap, as we're just running back here in 38th. Yeah, see, I just wish I knew what the deal was. It's like, that was a good turn. That was a good corner. That was a really good corner. If I could have more corners like that, I think it would be fine. And there's not a lot of checking up at this track, which I can appreciate. You know, like, there's not a lot of checking up. See, Yaley's battling up there on the high side. He's making it work. I have to check up because I'll either slide or get loose or tight. We got the J.J. Yaley there. Let him know we're behind him, trying to get around him. It's just so hard to pass, for me to pass here. It's probably not hard for anyone else to pass. It's just hard for me to pass. Yep, no grip on the outside. As soon as I tried to get back on the gas, it just, the nose, I lost the nose and it shot up the track. So I'm going to try it again. Nope, Yaley's coming down pit road. So we gained that spot on him. And we're going to have to come down pit road shortly. But there's Greg Biffle.
Up top, 3 back.
And what looks like Jimmy Johnson. Biffle and Johnson are going to put me a lap down here. I'm going to try to protect it as much as I can. And I know Biffle's a chaser.
Buddy. Come on, let's pick it up.
But I'm a chaser as well, and I don't want to go a lap down, at least. I want to try to stay on the lead lap. Like I said, I don't know how long that's going to last.
Stay up top. Watch your inside.
Ooh, little bump from Greg Biffle.
You're a lap down.
Biffle's trying to go. He's got no time for lap cars. He just nudges us up out of the way. Unfortunately, I got us into the wall, but there's nothing I can do about that. Greg Biffle trying to hold off Jimmy Johnson,
trying to get to your corner,
which is probably why he gave us that tap.
Clear right side.
We're going to go around to the outside of Michael Waltrip.
Left side's clear.
And there's Greg Biffle going down pit road. Jimmy Johnson will inherit the lead back.
Car 3 back.
Okay, we're just over halfway. We are still 1 lap down. I'm trying not to let my...
Up top, at your door.
Trying not to lose sight on the leaders here.
At your door, up top.
All right, Jimmy Johnson's coming down pit road. We should be able to get our lap back right now. We do. But Casey Kane goes around us. We've got Michael Waltrip to our inside. And we're tight going into one, and that hurts. So we're just going to have to let the rest of these guys go by. Ooh, we got a little tap from behind.
Coming low. Inside. Closing on the bottom. Car approaching high.
Little tap from behind. That got us loose. Going to one. I noticed that. Oh, boy.
Come on.
Ooh, contact. You got to try to save it. Try to save it. Try to save it. Caution is out. Not sure who the caution was for. Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. gets into an accident. It looks like he was out of gas. I can't be 100% sure, but it looked like Martin Truex Jr. was out of gas. So the caution didn't actually come out for Danica Patrick and JJ Yaley. The caution came out before then, but there was a wreck ahead. So there's a wreck ahead of us and a wreck behind us. We're going to go ahead and come down pit road. And I imagine everyone who has not pitted, even those who probably have pitted, will come down pit road for fresh tires. Fuel mileage will not play a factor. But everyone should be coming down for fresh tires. Now, these guys that are staying out, they've already pitted, so they're most likely going to take the wave around.
Plenty of fuel in there. We got some
we're going to take 4
fresh
tires, fuel,
standing by. The crew's on the wall.
And we're going to adjust the track bar up 1 tick. We don't want to. We want to do that because we want to loosen the car up a little bit to get a little bit of a better turn once the tires start to wear and we go longer in the runs. We don't want to do it too much because we don't want to get crazy loose. As it did happen one time when I was recording.
Okay, guys, get ready.
And I adjusted it, you know, up to like the 9 point. I think it was 9.6 was the next one, but that was way too loose. So. But yeah, we're just gonna try to have a good pit stop here, see where we shake out. Imagine there's going to be quite a few cars 1 lap down. We are one of those cars that is 1 lap down, mind you. But Casey Kane, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Clint Boyer, Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, Stenhouse Jr., Vickers, Hamlin, Allmendinger are the top 10. And as I've said, everyone has pitted. Ty Dillon on back has only pitted for fuel. I think we pitted for 4 tires. Patrick, McDowell, Annette, Waltrip, Yaley, Chase Elliott, Trevor Bayne, and Jamie McMurray all take the wave around. Jamie McMurray involved in the wreck. And we will start 32nd on the outside lane. We are one of the few guys that took
Great stop, guys. In and
4
out.
tires
It's
and
all
fuel
up to you now, buddy.
as we're towards
Okay,
the
go
back.
get it, man. We're still one of the fastest cars out there.
But
Keep hitting
we're
your mark.
actually, the leaderboard says we're 18th, so I'm not sure about that. As we're coming to the line,
You're 1
green
lap
flag's
down.
back in the air.
Car inside you.
Oh boy, the outside lane didn't
One
go.
inside.
Outside lane's checking up. And
3
we lost the
wide,
nose on
2
the car a little
inside.
bit. We're 3 wide.
Let's go to work now, buddy.
We're
Come
going
on.
to lose a couple of spots. We're going to try to give these guys
Car
room.
underneath.
Ooh, caught the wall just a little bit
Car at
there.
your door. Down low. At your door.
Outside lane's not good for us. We've fallen
Both sides clear.
to the back of the field, but
Car in
we're
front,
only
headed to the pit.
22nd. So I
Car
thought
up
we were
top.
32nd, but we're actually 22nd. We've gotten to Trevor Bayne a
Clear
little bit
high.
there as the car's sliding. Takes a little bit for the tires to come in. Once the tires get a little bit, get some heat on them, then we're a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit. So we're actually 22nd now. And Greg Biffle is wow. He's on the lead lap. He's just he's up there. And so I guess he got caught. Oh man. A lot of people got caught out by the caution. Now, I don't know what that means for the chase. Michael Waldrop's coming back down pit road. He must have a problem. I know he did pit.
Clear up high.
So he must have a problem that he needs to come back down pit road. We were battling with Trevor Bayne for the 21st position. But it's not doing us a whole lot of good as we try to get to his inside, try to make it stick down there, and we actually do make it stick. How about that? We're side by side,
Great, man.
coming off of 4,
Outside.
going into turn 1, still side by side, but that Danica Patrick is going to slow us up. That's going to
Clear on the
give
high side.
Trevor Bayne the run on the high side. I'm going to fall back to 22nd. It's Kane still leading this race. Oh boy. Trevor Bayne got loose going into turn 1 that time, probably because he was trying to get around Danica. Danica kind of, yeah, Danica's really holding him up. Surprised he doesn't just muscle her out of the way like Yaley did with Josh Wise. There's Michael Waltrip coming off of pit road. I think Michael Waltrip has now gone. He's at least 2 to 3 laps down. He's at least 2. Probably at most 3 or 4. We're actually logging one of our fastest laps right now.
Car outside.
We might actually get our fastest lap.
On the outside.
At least our personal fastest lap anyway. And we do. We get one of our fastest laps of the race. Came on lap 42. Our personal best anyway. Which means we're running better than we have been running, but we catch up to Michael Annette. Oh gosh, I didn't expect him to be going that slow.
Clear, bud.
Did not expect him to be going that slow. So problems for Michael Annette. We are trying to just, golly. It's hard to watch sometimes, just trying to get a handle on the car here. We're loose now. We're fighting a loose car now, but it should come to us here in a little bit. So Michael Waltrip caught back up to us. Casey Kane is still the race leader. Alright, that one was a little bit better. But yeah, you see it's that going down in.
Nobody's going to pull over and make it easy for us today. Gotta go get it.
It's so hard for me to not get loose on the way in and tight when I get to the center of the turn. And then that hill just, I wish, man. Post it down in the comments below. What's your strategy for driving at Dover? I would like to know, because at some point I have to get, as we say in Team KAOS, I have to get good mate. We're catching up to Danica and Patrick. Patrick, I believe, is probably 2 laps down. So we're going to drive to the outside of Danica and Patrick. Are we actually going to make a pass on the outside?
One on the bottom.
We actually made it stick on the outside. That's pretty unbelievable. That is pretty unbelievable. We actually made a pass. It wasn't for position. We actually made a pass on the high side.
Now you're clear.
We might actually catch up to Trevor Bain here. So we're starting to get somewhat of a rhythm.
Way to go, buddy.
Yeah, you see, I'm fighting this car now. I don't know if that track bar adjustment was a smart choice. Because I'm trying to hang on to this car, it's loose. I can feel it sliding underneath me. And it just... Yeah, I can feel the back. Yeah, see, I can feel it's trying to step out on me a little bit. So maybe that track bar adjustment wasn't the best thing. We should have probably just went with 4 tires and fuel. As Trevor Bain just got around David Reagan on the high side. Bain's got a pretty good car. Oh boy, he's getting held up by Jeff Burton. Oh man, and we go in 3 wide.
Keep it low. Keep it low.
As Jeff Burton cut down. I didn't expect him to. I thought he was going to stay up high. Oh, got into David Reagan just a little bit.
Left side's clear.
And now we need to hold off Trevor Bain. We made it into the 20th position.
Looking inside.
We gotta focus and get back our rhythm now. Put the apron a little bit there. Oh boy!
Put it on the left.
I think the back end of our car caught the wall that time. I couldn't quite get there. Couldn't make it stick. I was going to try to drive on the outside like I did with Danica Patrick. And it doesn't seem to be working because they're running the bottom and I can't do... I mean, other than giving them the bump and run, which I'm trying not to do too much of that. Ooh. Well, as soon as I say that, I do the bump and run to Jeff Burton. I think I've done that a couple of times this race. Alright, trying to get to the inside of David Reagan. Reagan's going to give us the inside. He's going to fight back on the outside. Don't get on the apron. Ooh, tight.
6 to go.
He's got the momentum. He's still going to give us the room on the inside. I appreciate that, David.
Outside, at your door. Nice and
We
easy.
side draft him going into the turn, and we clear him off of 2.
Clear right.
Alright, we're going to try to get around Chase. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase.
Right's clear. 5 to go.
Trying to get around Chase. We got around Chase Elliott. I'm trying to get around JJ Yaley now. 5 laps to go. 4 laps to go for the leader, actually. Casey Kane, who seems to have dominated this race. We work our way to the inside of Yaley. Side drafting going into the turn. Oop, but we got on the apron. That means we can't clear him.
4 to go.
Gonna battle back on the outside.
Car up high.
Coming to 3 to go for the leader.
1 outside. Right side's clear. That's a full second you made up on the driver.
Alright, we're in the top 20, so we're setting up for our best finish at Dover.
3 to go.
We are literally setting up for our best finish possibly ever at Dover. It is going to come in NASCAR 15 of all games.
It's coming low.
Here comes
Inside's clear.
Bane
Right's clear.
and Reagan.
Move up high. Move up high.
Doing the tandem drafting thing. Ooh, they're going to get to the inside. No, he looked.
2 to go.
Didn't quite get there.
Car 3 back. Looking outside. Coming on the high side.
Oh boy. Trying to protect my position from both of these guys.
Clear left side.
Trevor Bayne looking to our inside. Battle for the top 20 spot. Here comes David Reagan charging on the outside. It's a white flag lap for Casey Kane. Kane's going to come off of turn 4. And Casey Kane will win the Apache 400 here at Dover.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Eyes on the prize.
I didn't expect that. But here we come off turn 4. No pressure from behind, and we're going to come home in the top 20.
That was great racing right there. You did well today.
Alright guys, so here are the race results for the race here at Dover, the final race in the Challenger round. Casey Kane is your race winner. Denny Hamlin comes in second. Casey Kane, by the way, absolutely dominated this race with 41 laps led out of the 60. Denny Hamlin comes in second, Brad Keselowski in third, fourth is Austin Dillon, fifth is Kyle Busch, sixth is Clint Boyer, seventh AJ Allmendinger, eighth is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., ninth is Kevin Harvick, and rounding out the top 10 will be Brian Vickers. And here are the rest of the field. You can pick out your favorite driver as we go through the rest. Somehow, miraculously, we pull off a top 20 finish. Kurt Busch finishes 17th after starting on the pole, but unfortunately, Carlett was with the fastest lap of the race, but unfortunately, Dale Earnhardt Jr. seems to be the last finisher in the chase grid. I think he finished the worst out of all the drivers. So our top contender for the second half of the regular season may be eliminated. We'll have to see after we get to the championship standings. And you see Danica Patrick 38th, and 43rd to the last place is Michael Waltrip. How many cars actually finished on the lead lap after that untimely caution? I know we finished one lap down, but how many cars were actually on the lead lap? I'm curious. Looks like 14 cars were on the lead lap. Okay. Alright guys, so here are your chase standings for the round of 12. Going into the round of 12, we go in with the number 1 spot, but everyone is equal in points. So we are number 1. Jeff Gordon is in second. Greg Biffle, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, and Tony Stewart. Jr. just missed it. He just missed it. Eliminated our Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, and seemingly AJ Allmendinger. Oh man, these guys just missed it. It's too bad. It's really too bad. And Casey Kane with his win today. He's still in the 20th, but yeah, it's just really too bad. I was hoping for a good battle between us because he was pouring it on at the end, towards the end. So we're just gonna have to see who's going to be the person to beat in the round of 12. So we've been really good in the round of 12 before. So hopefully we can make something happen there. But overall, I'm not too disappointed with the 20th place finish, obviously, because we have finished far worse than that before. And like I said, my goal was to try to stay out of the way. I know how bad I am here at Dover, so I was just trying my best to stay out of the way and allow the chase to play out the way that it would in the event that I wasn't in the race. Because I didn't want to like cause a bunch of cautions, cause a wreck fest, and just cause all kinds of trouble. So that was my goal going into this race, was just to be as out of the way as I can and just let it play out. And I accomplished that. So, yep, we're going into the round of 12 at Charlotte next week, so that's going to be interesting. Like I said, we've done really good in the round of 12 before, but, you know, nothing's ever a sure thing. So we just have to be careful, hit all our marks, and just do what we can do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the race, or lack thereof, to be perfectly honest, because, like I said, I hate to be this way, but I wasn't racing. I know how bad I am here at Dover. Just go see previous races. I know how horrible I am here. So I just wanted to stay out of the way after a while. So, yeah, we got some excitement going into the round of 12. We got Charlotte, Kansas, and Talladega coming up. So this is going to be fun and interesting. I hope you guys are there for this. So thank you guys for tuning in to McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little bit of enjoyment to your day every day. If you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the NASCAR season. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you at Charlotte.